The MEO Vissla Pro Ericeira reaching a dramatic final here on a Saturday afternoon in Portugal. Two heavy hitters who've absolutely dazzled us all week. We'll be duking it out for those 10,000 points on the Challenger Series. In the red corner, out of the 808 state, Hawaii, is Ezekiel Lau. Jackson Baker in the blue. And he'll swoop back after going out of the shoulder, just kind of steer the ship around, just kind of nursing it through, waiting to stand up in here on this wave.
Bang.
And big turn off the top from him, little release of the tail. And then he'll snap it in the pocket, and once again, that quiet body, and then commits to a turn, burying the rail, and he'll hit it one more time again. So he saw this section from a long way out, and he's absolutely executed some sharp skills. Good finish from Zeke. And he'll like that.
He's loved that section all event long. It's been paying off big time. You think about the big air reverse at the end into the rocks that started this event. That was a moment. Had to come from behind. Made it happen. Here he is in the final. All came down to that one moment, that one choice, and he pulled it off. Pretty cool.
Just as we watch this replay, just like to think, we saw this qualification. He actually got a lot of that done in Portugal last time around. What's different about him this time out? Obviously, he's a little older, but has much changed in Zeke?
Yeah, I think for one, his equipment, he's realizing, the athlete that he is. He's worked on volume. He's working with the Hawaii shaper, which I think is very smart of him, working with Wade. Wade shaped Sonny's boards, and, I think I look at Zeke as kind of a new age, Sonny with some progression and really high performance surfing in the mix. That being said, he just looks like he's not working as hard, but he's surfing better.
Coming up against her friend. They'll leave those friendships on the beach for now, because there's a lot up for grabs out in the water. Live action from Jackson Baker. And what's he got here to reply to Zeke's 8-point rise? Nice little flare up on the opening section. Just spreads the wings and then ditches those fins with some nice release. Jackson still swinging. Got a good bit of speed into this section. Hits it super hard. A searing turn through the lips. Splits that section in half. And then he was looking for another little extra section on the end. It's not forthcoming.
His fiance is watching this right now, Jenna, and I know he looks more relaxed than I've ever seen him in a jersey. And I think competing in that ultimate surfer thing, I mean, there's no more wave that's as pressure filled. This is the pool.
I know.
And to be on national television, putting yourself out there, that was tough. But I think...
And we don't even know the half of it. We just saw what we saw.
Exactly. That was a really good opening wave. Those 3 really critical turns. Kind of lost the fins on that one, but is able to recover. Zeke behind him, backing his score up.
Zeke swinging on a wave straight away to get more points on the board. And he knows all about this inside section. He's kind of going through the motions a little bit on that wave. Very close to the rocks in there. As this tide will now come back in and bring that part of this, putting himself a solid backup.
Yeah, he looks like he's confident. He's not worried here. He's just trying to move through this heat, picking up momentum. He doesn't look like he's pressured. You had mentioned about how he's more relaxed in life, right? And it kind of reflects in his performance.
You can see it. I mean, Pete, you've watched him obviously under the Quicksilver wing, and over the last few years, you see the testosity in his surfing. Right now, he's got 20 minutes left and lots of opportunity. So let's see what happens.
All right, well, Zeke from under the priority of Jackson Baker. He'll have a little look around as he stands up on this wave. And he's kind of got that energy of like the sort of coiled spring stance slightly, and realizing actually no need to uncoil on this one. He'll just flick off and take his way back in the lineup. But he can afford to do that. He's got a big lead from under prior. He can afford to speculate.
So let's just say this. Before Zeke paddled out, he told me pressure can break anything. So that being said, this is applying pressure. He's dropped 2 8s, and he is surfing kind of just right around Jackson, just trying to get his awareness that one of these scores or one of these waves is going to slip under him, and I'm going to, put another hammer down. This is huge.
Yeah,
this is
gigantic.
Massive for them. Here we go. Jackson's taking a spin with priority.
Baker making a move here, a whitewater takeoff, and he'll whip one down, and then he'll hit the gas, get some speed going. Another little whipping turn for him on a little bit of a shouldery section, a little bit more impetus in that gouge, and again bangs one up, really smooth, controlled.
Oh my gosh, that's going to cost him. He was on his way to a massive score right here. You think it looks like a nice, kind of Bell's Winky Pop vibe, but there's a lot of hard spots in this.
To keep your flow, to keep the speed up.
And he looks on point right here. No bobbles, real smooth. coming out of each turn with lots of speed. This turn was money.
Yeah.
Real effortless.
That just a drift.
Turn. Those ribs in that wave, you know, he didn't even see that coming.
Pushing. Yeah.
Looked really calm for being at 7 minutes on the clock, needing a 9.3 against Zeke. I mean, he looks really comfortable on that surfboard.
He's liking the pressure.
I really like that turn. Just really placed it in a perfect spot.
That is
those ribs.
Oh, he knows it too.
Yep.
Right behind him out the back, here goes Ezekiel Lau looking to turn the screw. He'll have to get over that lump to do that. He won't do, but he will maintain priority out the back. And a big mistake from Jackson Baker there.
What happened? I didn't see it coming.
Champion of the MEO Vissla Pro Ericeira, Ezekiel Lau, 10,000 points for him for his journey back to championship tour status. And he loves it on the back of the ski, just soaking up the applause here. And he will be absolutely stoked. And really, you think about the performances, but a lot of top performers, Pete, but you can't deny this man is just desserts. He absolutely merits this win.
He did. And, you know, there were some early challenges that he was able to persevere, which got him here today. He knew he had a big heat against Nat. He produced there, put the pressure early, and same thing here in this final. Did the exact same thing. Got big numbers early and put the pressure on him, on their opponent. You know, good job to Jackson Baker. It was a bummer that he didn't actually get that opportunity at the end, but wow, that was fun to watch.
Jackson Baker, the biggest result in his career. He mentioned he's only ever made a final in a 1500 on the qualifying series prior. Made the final in a 10,000, got 8,000 points. A great shot at qualifying himself. But it is our champion, Ezekiel Lau. Hats off to him. Congratulations. And he will be absolutely delighted. And as the jet ski will bring this in close to the reef, and he'll dismount and make his way in to get chaired up the beach. And he'll ride in a little bit of whitewater here. And just soak it all up. Great moments, these. Apart from the significance towards, you know, talk about next year and all that good stuff, it's also good just to be present right now and say how amazing is this, because this is what the dream is all about, right?
It's so true. Winning heats and winning events. You topped everyone in this week of surfing, and you did it in fine form. You deserve this win and 10,000 points and a bunch of Hawaiians to be there to celebrate with. And that's what's so cool about this tour, is the camaraderie that happens between the countries, between friends, between family.
There it is, Ezekiel Lau, your champion of the MEO Vissla Pro Ericeira, chaired back up the beach by the strong Hawaiian contingent.